visual magic that I know you're going to love. We're going to show you some and talk to him right about now. How we doing, Felix? What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing great. What about you, Luke?
I am doing good. I know we're both burning up here. I'm in the desert. You are you're in Dominican, where it's pretty hot too, huh?
Yeah, Caribbean. Everybody loves the Caribbean until you leave here.
I feel you, man.
So yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, thanks for joining us today. It's going to be good to chat with you. Like I mentioned, we have the different effects from this project queued up to show as we talk, because this is not just one thing. This is like a lot of different things on this project, but they have one thing in common, that they're all extremely visual. And that's why I'm excited today to
Yeah.
talk to you about each one of those things, you know?
Yeah, I'm very excited to share with all the people that maybe don't know about the project because these are my little babies. I received a lot of messages asking when where I was going to release it, and now here it is. And I believe this kind of material has never been released before, so this is the only way to learn it, I guess.
Yep.
And hopefully people will love it. I will perform it on their socials. So yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, we should start to kick things off here. I'm going to I'll have you chat about what this project means to you while I show bits of the trailer. I've got a little bit of the trailer queued up here. But why don't you share the concept of why you decided to put several of your effects together, from your Instagram that have gotten a lot of attention on the one project? What was the reason that you wanted to do that?
Well, basically, one day I was talking with Will Tsai, the CEO from Sans Minds, from whoever doesn't know, and we were talking about this change, this new era of magic where everybody is performing on YouTube, on Instagram, and all the material that you see there, mostly it cannot be performed live. Why? Because if you think about it, you as a magician, you do the perfect cups and balls routine. If you record it and place it on Instagram, it might not get many likes or many views because that's not the kind of material people want to see on their social. They want to see something visual, something eye candy, something quick, because life is really fast right now. And this is the kind of material that people want to see. So we decided to put out this project where I took 6 of my favorite effects from my personal Instagram account so people can also do it because many people think there are camera tricks. That's why this great magician, Demian Aditya, created a hashtag month ago called I Hate Camera Tricks Magic. I hate it because everybody thought there were camera tricks, and
Yeah.
it isn't. And the first thing I told to Will Tsai before releasing the project was to please, let's be honest, let's say this is made for social magic.
Right.
Because I know all the things that magicians think when they see a trailer that isn't too good to be true. So I wanted to be 100% honest with the magicians. That's why the name of the project, which is quite clear, I think. And yeah, I'm saying this because I was in the cafe and I found a little article from the Jers. I believe that's the name.
Yeah.
He was a little sarcastic, making fun of the thing that I said about that this project was perfect for TV. And normally the TV rights from each Sans Minds product is reserved. So you need to contact Sans Minds to perform it on TV.
Right.
So I don't see exactly the problem. If you want to do it on TV, just contact Sans Minds and that's it. So just wanted to make that clear because this is designed, if you want to say so, for social media.
Now, that's a question actually that came into me before we went live, and you just mentioned that as far as the TV rights go, they're not included. However, just reach out to Sans Minds. But what about social media? That is a platform that's social, it's visual, it's basically the same as TV these days almost. Are you able to take
Yeah.
these and do them on your own social media though?
Yeah, you can do it on social media without any problem. You can upload it to YouTube.
Yeah.
The only thing is if you want to perform this on TV, maybe if you go to America's Got Talent or some kind of TV show, you will need to ask Sounds Minds for permission before doing so. So
Okay, very good. That's good to know, man. That's why we're here to help answer
yeah, sure.
those questions. Here's another one actually just came in. This one's coming in from Mark, and if you guys have any questions of your own, feel free. Don't be shy. Mark wants to know, Volume 1. Is this a DVD? So let's talk about what you get with this, because every project's different. Obviously, the name here, Volume 1. Hopefully, there's more to come. But is this a DVD or is it a download, or what is this, Felix?
Actually, it is a DVD. You will receive 6 effects, which are really, really visual, as Luke said. And you will receive also a package to create one of the effects, exactly the Bag Vanish. You need something special that you will receive it apart with the DVD. That's basically it. If you want to, we can go ahead and also show each effect so people can see exactly what they receive.
Yeah, I was actually just showing the Bag Vanish as you talked
yeah.
through that. I'm going to show that one more time because of just how beautiful it is. Here it comes again. You're holding the bag. The Queen of Spades is in there. You give a little blow, and that card is nowhere to be seen. It is gone. That is beautiful, man.
Thank you, man.
Beautiful, beautiful. So let me ask you this straight up then. The Bag Vanish, what comes with this to help you to do the trick? Is it something that's pre-made? Is this something that you have to put together yourself? What is the Bag Vanish that you get in the package?
I don't want to reveal exactly what it is, but it's a material
okay.
that you will use to construct the gimmick.
Okay.
That's basically it.
Okay.
Something that is possible that you don't have.
Okay.
So we wanted just to make sure that you have it.
Now, without giving away any of the methods here, and then we'll show each of the effects, are any of these pre-made for you, or is this stuff that you have to make for each one?
Oh no! Basically, there are a few gimmicks in the DVD. You have to do it by yourself. Okay. They are not so complicated. The only one that can give you a little more time to build will be the spread color change. Mm-hmm. And it is not something that you will take like 2 hours to build. You can do it maybe in an hour, maybe less. I can see already a few performances on Instagram. Some people have already tagged me. If they could do it, you can as well. So
cool. All right. So we're talking about the specific effects here. Again, there's 6 different ones listed. I think the only one that I'm missing here, and I'll play the trailer once more so we can actually see that one in the trailer, is the missing corner, the invisible corner. So why don't you talk about that one while I kind of go through the trailer, because that is in there, and I have all the other effects as solo effects. That's the one that I missed. But let's talk about that one first, the invisible corner.
Well, basically, it was based on the original Invisible Corner by Rubor Fiedler. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to create a version because I uploaded the original a few years ago, and I saw the video, and I was like, I wanted to show my hands empty. So I started playing with the concept, and this is what I came up with. I believe this is the most liked video I have on my account. It became viral. Wow. I uploaded it, and the next day I saw already more performances from other magicians, and it became really, really viral. I believe every single magician on Instagram has a performance of it. Maybe they didn't see it from me, but I know I may have influence. So,
cool.
So yeah, I'm really proud of that.
Yeah,
because
that's a good one, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I have the proof because there are many, many shares on that video. There are like thousands of shares. Oof. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. So why don't you take your pick of the other effects that are on here? And if you guys have specific questions about any of these in detail, we can try to help you out. And there are some other questions coming in we'll get to in just a moment. But what's another effect you'd like to talk about right now?
Well, I have right here the rubber band S2. Basically, that's totally impromptu. Cool. It's a rubber band that passes through the finger twice. Hanson Xian also came up with the same version. We talked about it. He was going to release it first. This was like 1 year, 2 years ago, and he didn't. So I did it. And basically, what you receive, is the handling to perform the gauze rubber band to do it twice. Basically, I use the bands from, oh wow, I don't know exactly how to say his name.
Joe
Uh,
Rhinefleisch?
yes, thank you. His rubber bands are the best for this effect because you need to stretch them a little bit,
Cool.
and they maintain the color. They don't become white. So yeah, a little promo there for
Joe
this
Rhinefleisch.
genius of rubber bands. Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
So yeah, that's totally impromptu. Also, the spin change, which is a bonus effect on the DVD, it is a color change where it happens on the finger while you spin the card. It's really, really visual stuff. And also the instant sandwich, which is another handling for the color changing spread, which is basically a concept that you can use for doing a triumph, for doing a out of this world. Imagine this: the triumph will be something like card face up with face down, and just with the snap of the finger, everything fixes visually. You could do that with the concept. And also the out of this world, you could see red and black all mixed together, and just with the snap, you can also separate them black on this side and red on this. So basically what you are buying here are ideas which you could play with. I believe this is the kind of stuff that you can not only perform on TV or on social. Once you know the secret, the methods, you could play with this. This is the kind of stuff that you could perform on a theater with 1,000 people with two screens on your side. The kind of stuff that Shin Lim will do,
Yep.
which I believe basically he has a version of the color changing spread, which is quite similar, not the same. So yeah, you are not limited to only perform basically to socials once you know how it's done.
Good. We're just showing the rest of BAM. That just happened again. The spread just happened again. The color changing spread. That is absolutely beautiful stuff.
I love it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people do. That was one of the popular ones from the trailer when we put it up originally on Instagram. People were just losing their minds with that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe I went over everything. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah.
Oh well, and the Bag Vanish, which you already saw, is based on Michael Barron and Shin Lim. But of course, the beauty of this version is that you don't do nothing. Basically, you only blow and the card vanishes. With Shin Lim version and Michael Barron, you need to use some kind of skill. With this, if you're a lazy guy or you just want to do something really, really visual, this is for you.
Cool. All right. Very good. Very good. We've got a lot of other questions coming in here, so why don't I jump to a couple of those? Joey wants to is saying here, are these only for social media or will they work on the streets? Now, I know what you mentioned a minute ago, and we talked about this off camera too, which was that, yes, these are specifically created for the social media platforms, but once you know the concepts, you can take them and apply them to real world. But would any of these specifically work for a street or walk around type of situation, any of the effects from the project?
Yeah, the rubber band through the finger will work perfectly on the street. Maybe the spin change, but I believe because, as I said before, and also many of the effects need to be in the correct setting to work. It doesn't work just in every in table hopping, street magic. You need to know exactly when and where to perform each effect.
Yeah, right on. And that's, again, why we're here, guys, to try to help answer some questions. I know this project's a little bit unique because we are talking about a specific medium of magic, but we can't ignore it. You know, at the end of the day, it's just like a stage magician has things that he can use to his advantage, whether it be the lighting, whether it be the stage itself, trapdoors, or, you know, things like that. We have a whole new medium of magic now with social media, and I'm glad that someone has finally stepped up and gone, you know what? And you've owned it, Felix. You're not trying to run from this and go, oh, no. These are things you could do too. I mean, yeah, you could take some of the concepts, but this is created for a very specific, popular, and modern medium that's not going anywhere. And what a great way to connect with people, being able to share your magic on something like Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. where they can like it, they can share it with their friends, they can spread it out there, and the visuals speak for themselves. You've got a real knack for that. At the end of the day, I mean, like, I don't know how you do it, but I'm glad that you do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really love visual magic because it's like you said. I mean, it connects to the people without even saying a word. And that's the best part. And also, I wanted to come 100% honest with this project because I don't like lying. Many companies right now, they just want to sell. And this is not the point of this project. Of course, we like money, but this is just to share this new era of magic where people want to do something different. It's not the same. Times are changing, and this is just a little part of it.
Well said, man. Yeah, it's true. We either, what's the old saying? You can either get on board or you can get left behind.
Exactly.
Let's talk a little bit about social media a little bit more. Nigel's got a question for you. Hola, Felix Bodden. Any tips from Felix on social media magic etiquette as far as camera angles, music, duration, etc.? So why don't you maybe in a quick 30 seconds answer if you had some advice on people that are wanting to do social media magic, if they want to make it better or if they've never done it, what's some general advice you give someone? And they could take any of these effects and use them as great examples on their own social media. But what type of advice would you give for someone that's looking to specifically do magic on social media?
Well, basically, I'm still learning, as everyone. What the things that I done that I know it works are the following: the music I use basically the ones from the 100 charts global, because sometimes when people are on Instagram swiping, they just stay for the music. They want to hear the entire song and they keep watching your video. So you want that. Also, the magic needs to be visual, something quick. If you notice on Shinlin videos, normally when he reposts a video from another magician, he cuts the front of the video and the end of the video and just leave the visual magic happen, because that's what people like to see. They don't want to get bored with you talking and everything. Leave that for when you are doing magic live, because on social it needs to be quick. And also, when you're using music, I like to use electronic music because that's what I like. When you use that, maybe try to make the drop of the song happen at the same time where the magic happens. I don't know if I said that right.
Smart. No, yeah, smart.
So yeah, because we're in tune, tune, tune with the boom, and then you change, it feels more like when it's that's it. I mean, I don't want to say that you get lucky. You just need to be constant with what you do, and the success will follow that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just showing a little bit more of the trailer. We got the bag vanish, excuse me, one more time here. We're showing that. Definitely one of my favorites. We actually had a question about that one specifically. This one comes in from David. Can the card in the bag be performed live? Is that one that you could do live, or is that more for camera? Let's be honest with that one.
Yeah, it's more for camera, to be honest.
Cool.
You could perform it live again if you have the correct setting.
Yeah.
Maybe in a theater when the lights are down
Sure.
and you are in the correct position to do it. You could. It is possible.
Yeah.
But if you want to be safe, just do it on camera. Maybe for a promo video of yours, something like that.
The other reason I'm glad that there's something like this that's popped up, and I'm glad that you're talking about these kind of controlled environment situations. A great example that this is the type of magic that people are looking at is becoming more and more normal is look who won America's Got Talent last year. It was you've mentioned his name a few times, Shin Lim. He also won the America's Got Talent Champions show. He came back and did it again. So the style of magic that he does is it's in the same space. It's in the same world of using a lot of the same techniques. But look at the stage that he's able to do this stuff on. An international stage, millions and millions and millions of people watching this. And obviously they like it or they wouldn't have voted him to be the champion and he wouldn't have been the winner of America's Got Talent, So I think
that's what I say. It's the kind of magic that people want right now to see.
Yeah.
They are a little bit tired of the same tricks because it's more of the same. I mean, how many years we have been done the same tricks over and over? They want to see something more impossible, more eye candy, because right now with the phones and the computers, everybody gets the information too fast, and you don't get impressed so easily as years before. You need to step a little more into this visualness era, if you want to call it like that.
Yeah,
So yeah.
absolutely. And that's again why I'm so glad that there's now a project specifically around this, which leads me to my question. Which one is your favorite? There's 6 pieces here. Do you have
Oh
a
man.
favorite from this project? I know you have, probably like each one in a different way, but which one's your favorite out of the bunch? Which one do you think?
Well, if you put it that way, my favorite to wash will be the color changing spread, but my favorite to perform will be the invisible corner for sure.
I love this. We're showing the spread again. Watch how clean this is, guys. You've got the cards. He's cutting them, spreading them out. Here comes the moment, Felix. You know the moment. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Bam. That looks so freaking great, dude. Love it, love it, love it. Awesome stuff.
Thank you, man.
And again, guys, this is just one of 6 effects on this project. So,
Yeah, I mean, if you when you think about it, when you are a creator and you want to put something out, you just want money. I mean, basically, we could have many different DVDs for one effect, and that's it. We should have exploited each one, but that's not the point. The point is that you will get 6 effects that are really, really good for what it is, the social media magic. And I know you're gonna like it. When you see the methods, you're gonna love it. I'm sure, because I spent a lot of time thinking of every single one. It's not easy. I believe the most difficult one to find the method was the rubber band trick, the one that goes through the finger. I spent like a week playing with the rubber band, trying to find a way to make it pass through and then come back. It was really, really hard. People don't think about that when they see a trick. They just do it and that's it. But it was fun. So
love it. And it's the visuals again speak for themselves. It's great that you're able to show the variety too. You've got some card stuff here with the visual changes, and you've got some rubber band stuff. You've got the bag. It's just a really nice variety of stuff. And the other thing I want to say too, that I think it's important to note too, that Felix isn't just someone that creates magic that looks like this, and maybe that's specific for this, like Instagram, YouTube, whatever. But he's also a really good live performer. Like, you do a lot of TV shows, you appear on talk shows, you can back it up. And I think that's one thing that may get lost these days. And maybe you could kind of take from this, or take from what I'm saying and kind of go with it, is that doing it online sometimes is not just enough. Being able to actually perform and do stuff in the real world is helpful too. So why don't you talk a little bit about that for just a moment too?
yeah, totally. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy that just sits in front of their phone recording videos. I mean, I do magic for a living.
It's a balance, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally a balance. I use Instagram. I said it before on a podcast. I use Instagram just for my promotions. I mean, every single booking that I get is from Instagram, because people see me there. They want to hire me something. They want me to be in their private show. So it really, really works. And Instagram knows that. That's why you get the option to put your email, to put your phone number for people to call you. So if the tool is there, why not use it? That's the magic that you post. That you post in your social is just a way to call the people that you need to hire you. So this social media project is just a way to get more people to notice you, because there are a lot of magicians doing the same things. So maybe this could help you out. Who knows?
Yeah, well said, man. It's true. It's just another way to help get yourself out there. It's such a great way to connect with people that maybe they would have never seen you if it weren't for you popping up on Instagram or something. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I don't imagine outside the US. I mean, I live in the Dominican. We are like 5 magicians professionally speaking.
That's it.
In the US, there are a lot of magicians. So you need to really, really, really stand out to be someone there. So
Very cool.
Yeah.
Here is another comment here from David. David says, on Instagram, there are a few card tricks that it seems like you see the same one over and over. It's nice to see a great handling anytime. But I'm getting tired of color changes and the like. Something different will be great. We need more stuff like this. So David,
Oh, thank you.
David has been one of our viewers for a while, and he obviously knows Magic very well. So it's nice for someone that's established like him, has that background, to see that, you know what, it is nice to see the evolution and to see things grow and change as time goes on. Instead of fighting it, let's embrace it. Let's embrace it.
Yeah, it means a lot. Thank you, David.
Yeah, that's awesome. Nigel had a question I'm going to get to as we wrap up here, so I'm going to get to his in just a second here.
Okay.
Mark also says, social media is a real useful to give people a taste of your talent. It is a bit like a trailer for an upcoming film at the cinema, and I guess that is a good way to put it, huh?
Well, yeah, that's a nice analogy.
Yeah,
That's really good.
very cool. And as we start to wrap this up, Nigel has a question for you. He wants to know more social media magic for Volume 2 and beyond? Question mark. So, we were talking about this a little bit before. I'm not going to put you on the spot live, but what is Felix Bodden up to behind the scenes, and will we see more of this type of stuff maybe in the future? Maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm really working on some new effects. It's not easy. It takes time. I don't know exactly how much. I believe the inspiration comes when you don't expect it. So I just keep working, and when it's ready, you might see volume 2 or maybe something else. So I don't want to sound cliche, but stay tuned, and hopefully we see something more visual than this. Maybe.
Wait. More visual than this? Than the stuff we're looking at now? Are you serious?
Yes, more visual.
Jeez, man. All right. I'll leave it to it. I'll let you do it. Do it to it, man. Wow. That's. I'm looking forward to that myself then. All right. Also, I've got your project coming to me in the mail right now. I wish it was here. So I expect
Beautiful.
you should issue me a challenge right now. I would like to do one of these probably on the Murphy's socials.
Oh yeah.
I'm not that crafty though. So is there one that you think I could handle, that I could maybe be put to the test to do on our socials?
Let me check the list just to
Okay.
make sure I don't pass any.
Okay.
Um,
I really want to
do
do the bag vanish, but I don't know if I could. I don't know if I have it in me to make that. We'll see.
yeah, you could do it. Yeah, let's do the back vanish. Yeah, of
All
course
right.
you can.
All right. Well, I could always reach out to you for help, right? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Well,
I really want to see that.
I will keep you posted when it gets in the mail, and I will post something up on. You can challenge me, put me on the spot, and challenge me, Felix, because I'll do it.
I will.
All right, I will do this. All right. Well, any last words you want to say about this project in particular? I know that we're getting up towards the 30-minute mark, and I'm going to hold you to it. Yes. Any other things you'd like to say about Social Media Magic Volume 1?
Well, basically, I really hope that the people that got it, that they really enjoy it, because I really work hard for this effect to come out. The visualness of each one is beautiful. I'm not saying this because they are my creation. I know when you do it, you will be surprised when you see the video, because it's just amazing. It looks like CGI, and it's just fun to play with something like you haven't done before, because this is the kind of stuff that people don't release, or maybe no one shares, and now you're able to do it. So I really want you to feel special when you get it, because many people, really, you can imagine, asked me for this. So now it is out.
All right.
So thank you.
And there was one last question. Do you have time for just one more?
Yeah, sure.
This is a good one, and it's a great one to kind of wrap up on, because you've been
Okay.
mentioning that, and also Mark is asking, is this out already? It is. Mark, this is actually available now worldwide from Magic Shop, so you can get it. But Michael wants to know, how do you deal with people, because you are using it to help advertise you as a magician to get booked.
Sure.
How do you deal with people ask you to do what they've seen on the social media in front of you? So have you had it when they see a specific trick online and then they ask you if they book you and they want you to do that? Do you have a way to answer that maybe people could use for their own stuff too? Or is that something that you just kind of deal with as it comes?
Well, basically, I never got asked to do something that I did on my show, on my social.
Wow.
It's very weird. that people say like, "Can you do this here?" No, nobody has said that to me. But if they did, I will just be honest. In case that I can't, I could say something like, "This is the kind of stuff be on different settings." I will just talk with my client privately, and I will explain the situation because
Cool.
you need to be professional. You can say yes and then don't do it. So yeah, it has never happened to me, but if it does, you know what to do. Just be honest.
Very good. Yeah, and that seems to be the trend with you. You know, you've been very honest and upfront about this project, what people get, what they can expect, and who this is for. And I think that's the one big takeaway that everyone's really going to respect from this is that you've been very honest
Yeah,
about
hopefully.
everything. Yeah, 100%, man. So, Felix, I'm going to let you run. It is the 30-minute mark. I know that you're a busy guy, so I'll be in touch after this. I do want to post something from this project, so we'll be in touch.
Sure, I'll be waiting for it.
And if anyone wants to check out more of your stuff on Instagram, how can they find you over there? I think that's important to get them to check you out there.
Oh yeah, Felix Bodden everywhere. If you don't know how to spell it, I believe you can see it right there underneath.
There you go.
So yeah, YouTube, Instagram, there you go.
Sweet. All right, my friend. Well, thank you so much for your time. And,
thanks to you, Luke.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to chatting with you again. And I'll be in touch soon, man. So thank you.
Me too. A big hug.
All right, brother. I'll see you.